basically for everybody's problems at that company. Are you getting that? Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So money, shmoney, and yeah. But I was paying my bills, and I said I can work through my divorce and take care of my children, and this is how life is. This is how life is, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know Dean then. No, it was just 6 years ago. I hadn't written my book. Well, I started to write my book at that company. Oh, that's another story. Once I wrote my book, the boss fires me. He goes, I think you should be doing something more creative. And I didn't get one of the notes up, really. And I didn't get one of his notes up to one of his, he had like 2 secretaries, and I went to get everybody lunch at Wendy's, and I came, and there was a phone call. And this seriously, Kelly, I get back, and they say, Ann, you're in trouble. He didn't get a note about this phone call while you were at lunch. And I said, well, he's got 2 secretaries. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's your responsibility to get the phone. Can you stand it?
Wow.
I said, while I'm at lunch? Yeah. And so I get fired, and because my book just came out, and because I managed to write a book. So I worked 8 to 4, and then I started meditating, and I'll teach you this, because if I can do it, you can do it. So I started really working on my intuition through that, and then started writing this book. So then all of a sudden, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm working 8 to 4, and I'm writing on the weekends. And like I said, I was at this company for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden, I have a book comes out, and I think, and then I have a website. He didn't like that at all. Thought I should be doing something more creative. I bawled my eyes out.
Wow.
So that was the cosmic boot. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, sometimes
that's
you get
kind of what I'm waiting for, though.
Well, I know. I was just thinking Kelly wants a cosmic boot. Sometimes you get a cosmic boot. I don't think you want it that way, though, because seriously, every time I try to go uphill, pushing the stone uphill, because I was going through a divorce and I did need to take care of myself, and it was very scary to lose a job every year of my life, which is what kept happening to me. Then I went to, anyway, I had another property management job after that, but seriously, my life has turned out perfectly in the way that the next time I got let go from a job, it was another thing about the book and the boss. They just didn't like me being creative, or I don't know, but I flew down to Florida the next time I got the cosmic boot, and then I signed up to work in transformation, and I learned how to market my book, and I ended up meeting Dean. So I keep thinking all these things that I thought were so devastating and difficult completely changed my life, and look, here I am now, like, oh my gosh. But anyway, so that job where we can all laugh about trying to file and then have to run back to the phone like 100 times a day. I started going to work, driving in my car, and this is what I would say. I would say, God, and I've always been a talker to God. I don't know about you, but I say, God, allow me to be, and I had heard this word mystic. So the mystic was the devotee that could talk directly to God, from what I understood, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm a mystic. So I said, God, let me be a mystic today. I will be working for you. Suddenly it dawned on me in my 20-minute ride into work. I said, I'm not working for all these property managers and this person. I'm working for you. Let you work through me at work. And then, Kelly, I really seriously started to feel differently. Some of the residents would call in for the properties, and they would say things like, we don't want to talk to the property manager. We want to talk to Ann. And so I really started to get, even though I had to file and run back and get the phone, I started helping people, the elderly people with the 55 and over community that would call about their disposal or someone didn't pick up their trash. You know, I know this sounds corny, but I really sincerely did everything I could, and that brought such a meaning to that difficult job. Okay? And people would always say, oh, Ann, they just want to talk to you. You know, you're so nice, or you're so, you know, that's what they would say. You're so patient with people. And we're not. So, and so I feel like I paid my dues. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I really put my heart and soul.
I can't probably.
Yeah. I put my heart and soul into a lot of difficult situations. And when I was cleaning houses, boy, let me tell you that one, you know, just going to work at 7 to 3 and then driving all over Carnation. And I'm never a big cleaner to begin with. And my whole family's such a big running joke. I was actually a professional house cleaner. It's like, my son said the other day, he goes, well, when you do clean a house, you clean it pretty good. Because I said, can you believe I was a professional house cleaner? But getting out the big vacuum and dragging it up and down the stairs and, God, cleaning the bathrooms. Kelly, please. I think you know that I hear you.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
again, I had to go into my place of, this is what I did. I'm going to put love into dusting this table. So, this is something that's coming through for you. Whatever ways work for you, begin to apply some of your highly spiritual abilities into what you're doing. How's that sound?
Yeah, no, I can do that.
You can
I
do
will
that. Okay. Now let's go back to creating the relationship. So you've got everything written down so far. How many things do you have written down so far? Because we wanted 5.
I have 4.
Okay. Let's come up with one more. Now, there's things like kindness, sense of humor.
Right.
But what's right for you? Do you want him to be successful financially? What? Let's be specific.
That actually makes the list a lot longer if we're going to get into like the specific qualities. Because
please.
I don't really care. I mean, you know what? The specific qualities, I think it's more a feeling, like just like we're compatible.
Sounds good. Put that down.
Yeah,
put that down. That's a good one. Because when you say this list out loud and you feel compatible, now let me tell you, do you feeling compatible now in your relationship?
Yes, very much so.
You are compatible with the one you're with now?
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to go through this list. I don't know if we're going to have time today, but we're going to be working together for a few weeks, and you're going to be working with me in my Extreme Makeover teleclass. So we're really going to shift and move some things here. So, all right, compatible. Now, start with that. Feel free to add things if you want to.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But let's go over it one more time, and I want you to say it out loud, and I'll set my intention with you. So go ahead and say, thank you, Jesus, I now have. Go ahead and read the whole thing.
Okay. Thank you, Jesus, I now have a relationship where I feel supported emotionally, free, where we share our life, and where we grow together spiritually, and are compatible.
Good. Now, say, thank you for showing me clear signs this is so.
Thank you for showing me clear signs that this is so.
All right. And that's it. I want you to say this every day. Now, can you imagine saying this every day? You would start to, everything is energy. Start to vibrate this energy of feeling that you already have this. Thank you, Jesus, I now have. All right. So I'm going to ask you the $1 million question here. How many of those 5 things do you currently have in your current relationship?
3.
Okay. Which ones?
Well, actually, 3. Which ones? Allows my freedom. No, not that one. Not that one either.
Okay.
So allows my freedom and compatibility.
Okay, I forgot the list. What are the ones that you don't feel are...
No, actually, no, and then supported emotionally, emotionally.
So you got 1.
Yeah, so emotionally supported, allows my freedom, and compatible are the 3 that work.
Wait a minute. Tell me again.
Okay,
tell me what's out of the 5 things. Tell me again what is working with him.
What is working is being emotionally supported, the freedom one, and being compatible.
Sounds pretty perfect. Except you don't have
for the
spiritual component.
Right. Well, but maybe that we do have that one too. No, I think we do have that one too.
Wow, so you've got it all.
Except the sharing my life, and that's the one that I'm struggling with.
Which one? The what?
The sharing
your life. You got 4 out of 5.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow. All right. Well, keep saying it. All right. So, sharing your life. Does he hold back in the relationship?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, well, very much so. Like,
Yeah.
has a wall up that it's hard to get down.
right. That's what I just got. That was the sharing
Yeah.
your life block, right?
Right. Yep. Yep.
That's a pretty big.
Which seems to be the trend with my relationships. That's the one
Oh boy.
I can never get.
Oh boy.
Even when I was married for, with my ex-husband for 7 years,
Yeah.
he still wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do what?
He still had tons of other obligations to keep him away from me. So, yeah, we were married. He had a crazy job and went back to school. And
How about if
So
you add
what-
number 6? Yeah, share your life and make you a priority.
yes, yeah, okay, that was a good one.
And you're missing that with Adam right now, right? He's not making you a priority.
Right, nope.
Okay. All right. There is definitely more to work with here. Obviously, I'm already feeling. We're gonna go in a couple minutes, but I'm already feeling something around. Let's work on that priority. There's a fear or block that you've carried about the dependency, which can push people away. So, whatever work we can do together to get you free of that energy, it'll allow the other person to come in and give to you, because you're blocking some things right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You're blocking your ability to receive, even if
Right.
it doesn't
yeah,
look like
absolutely.
it,
Yeah.
because you're so
Yeah, no, I
independent.
can
You
feel
need all
that.
this
I don't know where it
freedom.
comes from, but
Oh, we'll get to it. Okay.
yeah.
We got some of the answers on why you were working on the job, and I really understand. I think you can tell that I had a lot of the same programming. I've managed to shift through transformation. The way I've been thinking more and more about what is possible and what's not possible, based on just because somebody said that when I was younger, or whatever society says. We got to go in a couple minutes, but it's absolutely possible to create from a different vision. So has this been helpful today? We got to leave in a couple minutes.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, I have some good stuff to focus on this week, so it'll be good.
Great. All right, we got to go. I will talk to you Tuesday. You're in my class, and we'll be working more on this next week. Okay, and we'll call you next week. How's that sound? Okay.
Okay,
I'll give you a call.
perfect.
All right. Well, so much love and many blessings to you, and thanks so much, Kelly.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, and much love and many blessings to you this week. And